Go ahead. Welcome. Getting the day started. Kind of looking at everything this morning. We had a big bump from Micron earnings last night. So this is kind of one of my favorite setups where we have after hours gap up on a lot of popular stocks that I like to trade. And I expect what is going to happen is that we're going to get a pretty good sell off right when the market opens, and um, followed by a lot of buying. So we're going to try and do the same thing. I'm going to hope for a large pullback. Um, I've got some levels set on a bunch of different stocks that I like to trade. So I should get alerts if they pull back into levels that I like. And we're going to be looking to buy um, some pretty strong stocks that should be at a heavy discount right off the open, because people like to take profit. Like, basically what happens is they go up overnight, and then they're basically just waiting for the market to open so they can sell and lock in some profits, and that creates some downward pressure, and we should be able to get some good deals on some things. If they just go straight up without selling off, then it's hard to get involved with them, because there's really no good place to buy it. You can't get a discount, and you run the risk of buying the top and having it roll over on you. So I generally don't chase. I don't like doing that. I've been burned too many times doing that, so it's not really something that I like to do. Um, I'm gonna turn this fan up just a little bit. It's a little warm in here. All right. So you can see here we're already kind of getting some pullback. We'll see what Micron's doing real quick. Show you that. Yeah. See, we got from 1246. About a $10 pullback. I'm looking for way more than that. I'd like to see this thing about 1180. So if it could sell off like $50 a share or something like that, that would be ideal. I probably won't play this one directly. It's real expensive. Um, that's the price right there. It's over $1,200 a share. I could buy. I mean, I've got a margin account, so I could technically buy about 5 or 6 shares of it if I wanted to. Maybe more, but I doubt I will. The way I like to play these is with this stock. It's called DRAM, and it's basically an ETF of like Western Digital, Micron, um, Hynix, Samsung. It's all they're all memory names. So TSM, WDC, Western Digital. So what I'm going to be doing probably at the open here in 6 minutes is I'm going to be looking on the left. I've got Micron open on my left monitor and watching for this thing, and hopefully it comes down to a level that we like, and then I'll get involved over here on DRAM. Um, and I'm probably going to buy 5 shares, I think. I could do 10. I don't really want to buy any more than that, though. I don't know. I think you have to pick and choose. One of the hard things about trading is knowing when to take your foot off the gas and when to be aggressive. I do think this is a big opportunity, and the further this thing pulls back, the more interested I am, and I may take a bigger position. But the problem is if you take a big position and it continues to fall, then you don't have any gunpowder left to kind of um, average cost down. Um, because you pretty much have to double your position every time you DCA down. And then you can get into these really big positions that are underwater, and that sucks. I hate that. So we'll see what happens here. Oh, oh. I'm probably just gonna stream probably just the open. Um, I don't really want to be on camera too long today. Um, I normally trade from about 5:30 or 6 in the morning till about 10 or 10:30, and then I come sit back down around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 1:30 or 2, and kind of watch the close of the market because they call that power hour. There's usually a lot of moves that happen right there that are interesting, and you can get some earnings also. Like earnings usually happens right when the market closes, so if there's any big earnings, I like to be there for that. Those can be just as good as like an IPO or something. Well, last night, if you were in Micron when their earnings came out, that thing went up $200 a share. Well, let's see, I got time to show you. You look at up here on the left. This is what happened. It went from when the earnings came out, it was at 1,028, and it went up to 1,218, so almost $200 a share. And it held up. It actually went up to 1,250. So yeah, I expect it to dip and then go dip and rip is what the setup is. So we'll see. Maybe I do take 10 shares. I don't know. I feel like it's an opportunity. The other thing is whenever it's obvious like this, the move is pretty well documented. Everybody's talking about it. It's pretty obvious. I think that the moves are going to be strong and about as scripted as you can get in the market. Like nothing's sure. Nothing's a sure thing. We'll see what happens here. This might be a short day. The thing about dips also is you want to make damn sure that you don't catch a move that's something that's moving down and catch it halfway down, because then you get a bad entry like that, and it's really tough because then you have to DCA for the second half of the move, and now you're fighting like where you should be taking profit. You're just basically just trying to get back even. We don't want to do that. Let's get a little bit of luck from the King of the Clouds. I don't know if you can see that. He's always looking over my shoulder. All right, 30 seconds. Let's see what happens here. I'm probably going to be looking to the left, but I'll be playing this. But I'll be watching this for the moves and playing this one. So if you see me looking to my left, that's what's happening. 8 seconds. I'm expecting a big move down. See what happens. Okay, you're not really getting the move down. A lot of buying. Still not really getting the move down. Be patient. I don't want to get fooled into buying half the move down. I think that's what happens to me a lot of times. You don't want to miss out the move, so I get in right here and then it takes another leg down. Let's see if that's what happens. I mean, if that is the bottom of the move, I'll take it, but I think all right, I'm going to take a starter. Did I get fooled again? What always happens to me, I get in too early and then playing this game. I'm going to add to the position. I'm going to take a starter on IBM over here. Take a starter on Intel. This is one I'm a little worried about, though. I may jump out of this one if it... Pull our positions up here so you can see where we're at. IBM had news also. I would expect that one to go up, but you just never know. We keep getting selling pressure around 140.75. It needs to break through that. If it can break through that, I think it'll run. I need to watch IBM over here. Intel's kind of got me. I'm not sure about this one. I actually think I'm going to jump out at Intel. I don't like that trade. It just seems like it's not doing what I want. Yeah, see, it's selling off. That was a good move getting out of that one. This one over here is doing good. IBM, it had news. The question is, do I take profit now or do I stay in full position? I feel like it should go up more. I'm not sure though. I think I'm going to take it off. I'm probably going to jump back into Intel here if it keeps selling off. I really don't understand why Intel's not going. This one's kind of a little bit of a mystery. I guess I'm wrong. Maybe I should just get out of it. I really thought this one would go up. Yeah, I don't know. I've tried it twice now and it didn't go, so I'm willing to give it one more shot. It almost looks like it wants to sell off some more. Let's see, what's Marvell doing? I'm not gonna lie, I thought that one was gonna move more. Okay, Marvell's selling off pretty hard. Okay, well, it looks like we're getting a lot of selling this morning. That's fine. So we were smart about it. We got out of our positions. We're up a little. We're a little green right now, but we got out of these positions. So um, this gives us some really good levels for buying opportunities, right? I like Marvell. I like INTC. I've got them on my watch list for this morning. Both of them are selling off, so that gives us some really good opportunities. I've got a level here at 269. This one's about $5 from that, and then this one over here. I think I'm going to take this bounce off of the 200 on the 5-minute chart. Let's see if it holds it. It did not hold it. So yeah, I will definitely take that. Yeah, man, we're getting some heavy selling. Heavy selling. $136.50 should be where we bounce. I'm gonna go ahead and take a starter on that one. Um, Hopefully we bounce there. Okay. Micron's kind of fucking things up for us right now. I'm gonna take that, and then I'm gonna take Marvell, I think. Now we just sit back and see how we did, because I feel like I've got some good positions here. Pretty good prices. I mean, Marvell sold off $22 a share. Um, Intel sold off quite a bit, four or $5 a share, and MU sold off about $45 a share or something. So those should be some good prices. Oh no, it's selling off more. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Huh. We really need Micron to catch a bid right now. If it keeps selling off, that's going to be a problem. Can it hold 1200? No. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's what I was talking about. We caught half the move. I did exactly what I wanted to wait and catch this whole move, and it seemed like it was done, and then I got in anyway. So did it on pretty much everything. It's really frustrating when I do that. Yeah, I think Marvell's the only one I didn't. Yeah, pretty much Marvell. I got in, I think, at a good price. Micron, I did not. Okay. We're either about to get smoked or we're gonna do well. This thing gonna sell off some more? Don't do that to me. If it doesn't hold this level, I'm gonna have to get out of half of that position right there. I mean, pretty much everything's banking on Micron right now. If it can't bounce, then the whole market's gonna stay down. So it looks like I should have been just a little bit more patient. Um, the whole market's kind of living and dying by Micron right now. If it doesn't go up, then that's going to be a problem. I expected a little bit more follow through on Micron. I'm not sure. They also got their price for their Forward guidance raised to $2,500 a share, I think. So I'm not sure what the selling, this much selling is for. Don't know. Wow, this thing's going to continue to dump, it looks like. Wow. Well, I guess I'm going to end the stream. This is not going how I thought it was going to. Um, I really thought I was patient on that. Looks like I was wrong. So crazy, man. This happens to me too often where I get in halfway down on the move down. I don't really understand. On the one hand, if you don't get in on the move when it happens, then you miss it. And if you get in too early, then you end up like bag holding, like what I'm doing right now. And it's just real hard to know where the right entry is. Um, you end up getting smoked like I am right now. So, yeah, I wasn't expecting this. I don't know what. Pretty crazy. Down like $50 so far today. All right, I'm gonna end the stream so you guys don't have to watch me cry. And I think it's gonna turn around, but I don't want to sit here and just like watch this for the next however long. And um, yeah, I'm gonna end it right there. I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow.